Are we finally going to get a live-action Spider-Verse film after all this time? I'm Tommy Bowyer, welcome to Movie Rewind, and without further ado, let's get into it. Now, there have been loads of rumours circulating the last couple of months about the untitled Spider-Man 3 film, which is due to be released with Tom Holland in the lead role. Now, I said a couple of months ago that I felt that they should consider the idea of a live-action Spider-Verse film, and I've believed that that would be a really good idea. You could please multiple fan bases in the Spider-Man fans, and you could really make a strong instalment to the Spider-Man franchise. However, I never actually thought that they would do that. I just thought there'd be too many things to consider, and the MCU really wouldn't want to really try and attempt this. However, it looks like they might just take that gamble because there have been so many rumours circulating that both Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are due to appear in Tom Holland's Spider-Man 3. Now, I think this is an amazing idea. I've been asking for it for months, if not years. However, there are a lot of things to consider, of course, because the Spider-Man fan base is quite volatile. You've got people that really like Maguire's trilogy, really like Garfield's films, and really like Holland's films. And a lot of the time, these Spider-Man fans don't see eye to eye. So when you make a film which combines all three Spider-Man actors, yes, it's what we've been hoping for. However, is it going to be too ambitious? And will it offend certain members of the Spider-Man fan base? Now, I think if anyone can deal with it, the MCU can. Kevin Feige is a brilliant producer, so I feel like they could handle this. At the moment, the rumours are suggesting that Tobey Maguire is the one who's not signed on the dotted line yet. Apparently, he's quite concerned about returning to the role of Spider-Man because he doesn't do loads of acting anymore, and I think he might be a little hesitant about sharing the spotlight with two other actors portraying the same character. In my opinion, I hope he does sign on the dotted line. It wouldn't be the same without Maguire because he's the first actor who portrayed Spider-Man on the big screen and was a success. So hopefully he does sign on the dotted line because I'd love to see him in this film. However, there have also been loads of other rumours as well as confirmations about certain actors who are going to appear in this film. I'm just going to discuss a couple of them right now. There's been a long list of actors who have been cast in Spider-Man 3 at the moment. Now, the first couple are Jamie Foxx, who portrayed Electro in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and Alfred Molina, who portrayed Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2. Now, both of those actors portrayed villains in those Spider-Man films. So I think it makes sense if you're going to do a Spider-Verse film that you would include a villain to go with that incarnation of Spider-Man. Now, the one I'm most excited about is Alfred Molina because, of course, he portrayed Doc Ock brilliantly. However, that does make me wonder how that would work because, of course, Doc Ock did die at the end of Spider-Man 2. Now, with Electro, you could say, oh, yeah, well, at the end of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, we thought he was dead. However, he was made of electricity. He might just have survived. With Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, he did die. Now, if you say that he survived, then that kind of limits the impact that his sacrifice had in Spider-Man 2. And that's one of the things I'm concerned about with a live-action Spider-Verse film, that it will kind of weaken the films that we've seen previously by retconning or changing certain things that happened in them. Now, as I've said, I think the main thing that is going to happen in this film is you're going to have Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and then Doc Ock, you'll have Andrew Garfield Spider-Man and Electro, and then you'll have Tom Holland Spider-Man and Vulture or Mysterio. Now, I think that's a good idea. 3 Spider-Man, 3 villains makes sense. How they're going to really do this story-wise, I don't really know. They haven't exactly confirmed that it is a Spider-Verse film yet. However, I think we can assume with all of the rumours as well as the casting which has been announced, it is going to be a Spider-Verse film in some shape or form. It looks like it's going to be set around Christmas, which makes sense. It's been released during the festive period, so it'll be the first Spider-Man film set at Christmas. And you know what? I am looking forward to it. It is my most anticipated film of 2021. I just hope that by Christmas, maybe COVID has slowed down and cinemas are starting to open up regularly again, because I would love to see that film in cinema instead of on Disney Plus or at home on a DVD or something, because I think that a film like that should be seen on the big screen. So fingers crossed that the cinemas are open again and we can see that film. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe in order to receive great and maybe even improved quality content in the future. And what are your views on a live action Spider-Verse film? Do you think it is a good idea, or are you a little concerned that they might be overreaching themselves in terms of what they're trying to achieve? And I will see you in another one. See ya!